I've been missing you. It's been a while, I can smile again. Feel like I'm winning, the birds are singing. Though a while ago my phone stopped ringing. Please let me hear your voice. I'm down on my knees, and I still do. I've been missing you.
I lost so many people over these few years. Sometimes the reasons were clouded, sometimes the reasons were clear. Sometimes it's closer to home than it all first appears. Losing people that are near as I break down into tears, wishing that they were here. But I'm not giving in to the fear. Feeling your presence, it's up in the air, like I'm still with the wind, blowing on the edge of a pier, shouting all your names and hoping that you will appear. And I'm hoping that you will all hear while you're up there in the atmosphere. There are so many things that I believe were unclear. Why does it always have to be people that you hold dear? See the lights, now they're shining up. See the stars, now they're shining bright. I lost my close friend Stan to a motorbike, and this stuff isn't so easy to write. Sit and think about you every day while I'm high as a kite. But now your soul's taking flight, and I hope that your family is alright. I sit and think about them every night, and how you put up a fight. Got my chest feeling tight, thinking how we all miss you, reminisce you. I'm crying while I'm writing this, so I better get myself a tissue. I feel like my legs are vibrating. Try to tell myself that I was just hallucinating. I'm in denial while I needed educating, because this shit is so frustrating. Wishing that you could have been saving. Wish I could have been the pillow that caught you from the pavement. I know that it is a bold statement, but I wish we could have made arrangements. Our lives rarely had orchestration. Feel like my mind's trapped in my own isolation. Think back of all the paths that I have taken. It gets me angry sometimes to the point of shaking. This shit is so backbreaking. Cautiously looking at my choices that I'm making, try to figure out how I can do something groundbreaking. And if I'm not mistaken, I have reawakened. So stop your hating, cause I am blazing, and I'm not failing. My mind feels vacant, I need a vacation. That shit is so blatant, I am so complacent. Friends telling me all the time that I need to be patient, while smoking haze, which is so fragrant. Looking like a vandal, call me Campbell at the funeral, walking around sipping on Jack Daniels. I started drinking too much, and it was all too much to handle. In the hotel room, swiping all my things off the mantle, having a meltdown like burning wax dripping from a candle, like a breath feeling like I've been strangled. Now I have been entangled, looking at life from a whole different angle. Before I break down in shambles, alone at night fighting my own internal battles. But now I'm free and I'm breaking off the shackles.
I've been missing you. It's been a while, I can smile again. Feel like I'm winning, the birds are singing. Though a while ago my phone stopped ringing. Please let me hear your voice. I'm down on my knees, and I still do. I've been missing you.
Why are you so mysterious? Yeah, you're making me so curious, making me delirious, and even maybe furious. And I hope you know when you're hearing this that I'm stood in a state of bliss, just knowing that you know that I exist. And I must persist to uphold my own checklist, so I can never be dismissed, because I got led adrift, trying my hardest to harness my gift. I know it's hard to depict, but life's even harder to predict. Thinking back all the answers that I flipped, so far I feel like a self-made drug addict. But I'm not sticking to that script. One day my mind had just clicked, told myself to get a grip. save this sinking ship. Life ain't no picnic for us misfits, but now I have unzipped it. We can call it decrypted, we can be heard, not contradicted. Nah, don't get it twisted, this is more realistic. Becoming committed before I go ballistic. I am just sick of being another statistic. I don't mean to be egotistic, I am just idealistic. I'm not a bad guy when you're looking at my characteristics. I know you think I'm mad, trapped in my own head for a short while. Did you find that sad? Pull out my hair stressed out like I'm Walter White from Breaking Bad. Die from lung cancer just like my dad. Thinking all the good times that we could have had. When it kicks in you can hardly walk. Drink pink gin, I can hardly talk. Wave a red flag like a matador. Vibrations that will shake the floor. When it kicks in you can hardly walk. Drink pink gin, I can hardly talk. Wave a red flag like a matador. Vibrations that will shake the floor. Showing all the people that I did it, saying that he didn't dig it. Yeah, you're not with it, so go take your ticket, then come back for another visit. Calm down, look at me, rapping my flow so exquisite. Nightlife, falling moon and stars, coming back for another visit. Stand back and watch me, I'm like an exhibit. I remember sneaking into shows without a ticket. I love the bars once I get in, so I risk it. Think about pockets now filled up with biscuits. Different drugs, nothing specific. I got a story, you don't wanna miss this. I am hardened, feel cold like metal. So many dark thoughts while I dance alone with the devil. I don't try to be a rebel, mixed up like a bag of rebels. Take off your shoes before you enter into my temple. Politeness and decency, yeah, this is the shit that I will resemble. But I got the bars that come straight through and that will make you tremble. Now I'm trying to be gentle, take you on a journey. My mind's like a vessel, never end a movement. I can never be settled. ADHD, sometimes this shit can be stressful. Yeah, I wanna scream out, and trust me, I have got a chest full. When it kicks in, you can hardly walk. Drink pink gin, I can hardly talk. Wave a red flag like a matador. Vibrations that will shake the floor. When it kicks in, you can hardly walk. Drink pink gin, I can hardly talk. Wave a red flag like a matador. Vibrations that will shake the floor. When it kicks in, you can hardly walk. Drink pink gin, I can hardly talk. Wave a red flag like a matador. Vibrations that will shake the floor. Another fallen angel that is breaking through. People say they understand, but they don't have a clue. There is so many words I wish that I could have said to you. If I was a holy man, I'd say that I would pray for you. While I'm stuck in this forsaken world that has taken you. And all of these selfless acts, well, no one was making you. But I need to look at my life from a different view. Stick together with my friends like we're made of glue. Stop me acting wild like an animal locked up in the zoo. Push my mind to the limits till I'm breaking through. Don't disturb me cause I'm not in the mood. Lying thinking of all the things I could have pursued. But on the scale of life going wrong, it's a whole new magnitude. Thoughts going round and round in my brain like circuits stuck on a fucking loop. I just wish that you could see how much I've grew. I wish that I could hold you for one more time. Treat every last minute like the last of mine. If anybody's asking me, I'm telling them I'm feeling fine. While my family is telling me to take your death is a sign. Smoking cigarettes all the fucking time. I've got a mountain in front of me, watching me, cause I'm back on my fucking grind. Watch how high I climb. I feel tired, sitting quietly, thinking of the man that I admired. And every single job that I've been fired. And every single thought that has backfired. Wanna make my crowd sing like my own choir. I feel so inspired, brains lighting up, feeling like a bonfire. People close to me don't think I have the skills the job requires. Sit down at Fox Covert, giving my mind time to recover. Because I feel so smothered, Watching my life like I'm on Big Brother. Nowhere to hide or run or duck and cover. Take a deep breath, yeah, I'm thinking of my mother, my father, my brother. Think of times where we're loved and we've loved for each other. But don't think just because you're loved by another. Until you were betrayed and they make you all suffer. Put a hold on life and it all starts to buffer. Reality's in front of you, you haven't lifted up the lens cover. Waking up in the morning, knowing that my mind gotta work. Behind the wheel still yawning, I know the day ahead's gonna hurt. Seems like the bite is worse than the bark, working too hard didn't eat. Getting in bed when it's dark, too much on my mind, gotta go sleep. Waking up in the morning, knowing that my mind gotta work. Behind the wheel still yawning, I know the day ahead's gonna hurt. Seems like the bite is worse than the bark, working too hard didn't eat. Getting in bed when it's dark, too much on my mind, gotta go sleep. I'm the man of the mountain, you're all screaming and shouting. Looking at all the dedication around us, you found it astounding. Get the floor bouncing, pour down like a fountain. Say that you're in charge, but I am the champion. When we were dancing, I just found it enchanting. Sorry if I am so cynical, but I just found you demanding. Always chatting that nonsense without understanding. But I'm not collapsing, looking at that fine white line. Sometimes I dream of relapsing. Other 3 days straight feel like my mind is retracting. But I will keep laughing, I am not acting. My bars are the long lasting. Smoke so many cigarettes, gonna leave my lungs gasping. That shit needs axing, needs blasting. Swallow me like a capsule, yeah I'm like Snow White. Do you take that bite of my apple? Yeah I'm so explicit, but I'm so hard to cancel. Tell me that I'm wrong, but can you give me an example? Praying on my knees, I feel like I'm a chapel. I just don't need the hassle. I won the golden ticket and just won the raffle. But I'm still king of my castle. Stormed your walls with my grapple, but I'm so fragile. Looking at how far that I travelled, all my stories unraveled. Try to meet the end goal, but I always get tackled. We call it season capture, this is Campbell's rapture. My mind is fractured, watch me as I try to get the day back. I recapture, cause I look quite dapper. Yeah, I turn off the rapper in the shadows like panthers. Yeah, know that I'm very unorthodox. Post Snapchat straight through your letterbox. Watch me like I'm ticking clocks, now my brain is unlocked. Now I call the shop, smash up the corner shop. Sharp glass like I'm coral rocks as I take you into my paradox. Madman looking like this is Pandora's box. Waking up in the morning, knowing that my mind gotta work. Behind the wheel still yawning, I know the day ahead's gonna hurt. Seems like the bite is worse than the bark, working too hard didn't eat. Getting in bed when it's dark, too much on my mind, gotta go sleep. Waking up in the morning, knowing that my mind gotta work. Behind the wheel still yawning, I know the day ahead's gonna hurt. Seems like the bite is worse than the bark, working too hard didn't eat. Getting in bed when it's dark, too much on my mind, gotta go sleep.
It's okay, you had a bad day. It's okay, you had a bad day. It's okay, you had a bad day. It's okay, you had a bad day.
Hit me up when you're feeling down. 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 Up when you're feeling down. Hit me 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 up when you're sick of faking. Hit me up when your legs are shaking. Hit me up when your heart is breaking. Hit me up for the time it's taken. Hit me up when you're feeling down. 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 Hit me up when you're feeling down.